Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Karina. In this video, you will learn a common phrasal verbs frequently used in a daily English conversations with their meanings and examples. Phrasal verbs are very common in English language, especially in informal context. They are made up of a verb and a particle, sometimes two particles. The particle often changes the meaning of the verb. For example, I called Karen to see how she was. To call means to phone somebody. They have called off the meeting. Call off means to cancel the meeting. Totally different meaning. To ask around. To ask around, it means to ask many people one information about something or someone. Maybe you should ask around to find more about this person that you just met. We usually ask around before trying out a new restaurant. For example, you have lost your wallet, you can't find it, you can say, I asked around but nobody has seen my wallet. Back something up. Back something up has several meanings. The meaning number one is to back up your computer files, which means to make a copy of your files just in case they are lost or damaged. For example, be sure to back up your work, or make sure you back up your files. Back something up. Another meaning is to reverse. For example, you have to back up your car so I could get out. If you back up your car or any other vehicle that you are driving, it means that you move back a short distance. For example, the bus had to back up and turn around. Another meaning, when you back somebody up, it means that you show your support to this person. For example, my friend backed me up in my discussion to quit the job. Bring up. Bring up means to start talking about a subject. For example, my mother walks out of the room when my father brings up sports because he just decided to talk about sport. His favorite sport, for example, boxing or any other sport. To bring somebody up. To bring somebody up means to raise a child. For example, she brought up 8 children. She's a great mom. She brought up 8 children. They're well behaved, they're all educated. She brought them up. To call around. To call around means to call many different places or people. For example, we called around, but we were not able to find the car parts we needed. We called everywhere, every shop, but they were not there. We called around. To call something off. To call something off means to cancel it. If you call off the event that has been planned, maybe you and your friends have planned a party, but if you have called it off, it means that you canceled it. For example, he has called off the trip. We're not going anywhere, we're staying home. He has canceled it. He called off the trip. To catch up. Catch up also has several meanings. So the meaning number one, if you catch up with someone who is in front of you, it means that you want to walk faster than you are to catch them up. For example, I stopped and waited for her to catch up because I was walking too fast and she was too slow. So I stopped and waited for her to catch up. The meaning number two, for example, something happened and you were not able to visit English classes, and right now you came back to the class and you have no idea what are they talking about there. It means that you need to catch up with the information that you have missed. For example, I need to catch up on English and mathematics. The meaning number three, you can catch up with a friend that you haven't seen in a while and find out what's new about them. How are they doing? What were they doing while you haven't seen them? And very often we use this phrasal verb to check in. To check in means to arrive and register in a hotel or an airport. For example, we will get the hotel keys when we check in. And of course, after you checked in, you lived in the hotel, you spent some time there, then you need to check out, which means to leave a hotel after paying and returning your key. For example, we checked out early this morning to catch a plane to New York. To check somebody or something out. If you check out someone or something, it means that you try to find out more information about someone or something to make sure that everything is okay and fine. For example, the company checks out all new employees. Cut back on. To cut back on means to consume less, to do less, to use less of something. For example, my doctor wants me to cut back on sugar. Do something over. Do something over means to do it again. For example, my teacher wants me to do my essay over because she doesn't like the topic. To dress up. Dress up means to wear a very nice clothes. For example, it's a fancy restaurant, so we have to dress up. Or it means to put on special clothes in order to change your appearance. For example, they're all dressed up and there is nowhere to go. Eat out. To eat out means to eat somewhere away from home. For example, I eat out in a restaurant. I don't feel like cooking tonight. Let's eat out. To end up. To end up means to come to a place, situation or condition that was not planned or expected. For example, we ended up renting a movie instead of going to the theater. Or the book ended up in the trash. To fall apart. If something falls apart and breaks into pieces, it means it is old or badly made. For example, my new dress fell apart in the washing machine because it was badly made, it was very cheap, so it just fell apart. The second meaning, if an organization or a system falls apart, it becomes disorganized and unable to work effectively. For example, this new system is falling apart. If you say that someone is falling apart, you mean that they are becoming emotionally disturbed and are unable to deal with the difficult situation that they are in. You can say, I was falling apart, I wasn't getting any sleep. Or you can say, I'm falling apart, I haven't had my coffee yet. To figure out. To figure out means to understand or find the answer. For example, I need to figure out how to fit the piano and the bookshelf in this room. Fill something in. Fill something in means to write information in a blanks as on a form. For example, you go somewhere, you go to the hospital and somebody asks you, please fill in the form with your name, address, and phone number. To fill something up, it basically means to fill it to the top. For example, I always fill the water jug up when it's empty. So it basically means to make something full, a cup, or even a gas tank. Get away. To get away means to go on the vacation. For example, we worked so hard this year that we had to get away for a week. We deserved it. And there is another phrasal verb very similar to the previous one, which is to get away with something. It means to do something without being noticed or punished. For example, Nick always gets away with cheating in his maths test. And the last one, get together. When people get together, they meet in order to discuss something or just to spend time together with friends, with family, just talk with each other. For example, let's get together for a barbecue this weekend. What do you think about this? That's it. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video up to the very end. Please smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. This way this video will be recommended to others, and I will really appreciate it as well. And if you learn English and you want to see my weekly classes, please subscribe to this channel. And now it's time for practice. In the comments down below, type one phrasal verb that is new for you. Remember, when you practice what you learn, it will stay with you. Learn English, change your life and the lives of those around you. Until the next time!